Good morning. It is almost 20 past 4 in the morning, and my kettle's just boiled, and I've got my pre-workout. Well, I'm doing my pre-workout, and we're going to the gym because I'm going to take you through my 4 a.m. routine that I do when I'm at work. I have 3 12-hour shifts now, and I still need to get the gym in. So let's go. So, happy Thursday. It is currently 4:26 and I'm on my way to the gym. I work full time and I do shifts, so I do 3 on, 3 off. You'll have to excuse me, the light's not very good in this Jeep. I do 3 on, 3 off, 12-hour shifts. Now, I get the majority of my training done while I'm off, but if it falls right, then I have to get my last session in, or even 2 sometimes, while after work. And my goals are my priority. I have to get them in, no matter how, because it is vital for me to do what I need to and kind of train, and that is what I do. It means an early morning. I know it's delayed gratification. It's tough now, but it will be worth it long term. And there are a lot of people with a lot of different circumstances. I can't get it done. I work. Yeah. But if you want it that bad, you will find a way. And I'm not going to sit here and be like fucking Molly May and say, oh, everyone's got the same 24 hours in a day. No, people have different circumstances which require different things. If you have a family, if you've got kids, if you're a single mom, some people do 14-hour shifts. Some people, everyone's circumstances are different, and that is something to bear in mind. But I will say, if you want it that bad, you will find a way. And it's tough because I was up at 4 a.m. and I won't be back till 10 p.m. tonight from work. But it is what it is. Delayed gratification, baby. I'm trusting the process now, and I know long term it's going to be worth it. And I just make a vibe of it. It means taking a lot of bags for me because I have to shower at the gym, then I'm going to go straight to work. But it is what it is. It's one of those. It's chill because there's nobody on the road. I get a good pump before work, so it puts me in a good mood, albeit I'm a little bit tired for 12 hours, but it is what it is. I'm cool. And yeah, you've got to make the best of these situations. Sometimes you're going to do stuff you're not going to want to do, and it's character building, if nothing else. As I tell myself, you've got to stop being a little bitch and just get on with it. So that's what we're doing. I apologise for the light. The lights in the Jeep aren't the best. So let's go to the gym and train some posterior. We have got RDLs first. It is far too early for this. I have a good heaping of caffeine in here, so if I'm bouncing off the walls or my heart stops, we know why. Let's lift this bitch.
It's like a glitch I can't control. Someone's fucking with my dough. Kinda voodoo shit, you know. You won't find me tongue-tied. No witness on my side. Harmonies when I cry. This stuff makes me nauseous. Losing what they taught us. Gotta tread real cautious. But I go back to
We are moving on to lying leg curl. 3 sets of this, my last set's a drop set. My hamstrings, my glutes, and my lower back are pumped to fuck from RDLs. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling quite wired this morning, which is surprising. This is not my first 4 a.m. session, but it's hitting different today. I'm happy. We are on T-Bar Row now. I'm going to keep it fairly light today because I've still got back arms from the other day. But we still move. I'm doing wide grip today and I'm going to hit some close grip lat pull down also. Not at the same time. So I'm moving on to lat pull over now. I'm trying something a little bit different today. So someone on TikTok advised, because I was explaining like how I usually really struggle to feel lat pull over. It's a hard movement to try and isolate just your lats and your back and really remove your arms from. So someone gave the idea of using D handles, putting your arms through, so you're taking out grip as a limiting factor, which is then it's going to remove a lot of involvement of the arms. So they're more of an anchor, and you're just using them to move. And it actually works quite well. It feels a bit foreign at the minute, but I can feel it in my back. So if you do struggle to feel your lats and struggle to remove your arms from the movement, try this.
Someone's fucking at my door, kind of voodoo shit, you know, but you won't find me tongue-tied, no witness on my side, on my knees when I cry. This stuff makes me nauseous, losing what they taught us. Gotta tread real cautious. I go back to default. I go back to default. I go back to default.
Doing a bit of close grip lat pull down now, just because I don't really hit a lot of close grip, so I have reintroduced it in because all muscle groups and all variations need love. Session done. Quick pump check, and then I'm gonna move on. Still gotta do abs, gotta do 20 minutes cardio, and then I gotta have some breakfast, so a post-workout meal, a coffee, and then I've got a 12-hour shift. Let's go. My arms are pretty flat. I've not trained any arms. So yeah, let's plan of action now. Abs, cardio, shower, and I will see you in the car. So we are back in the car, freshly showered, and I've actually been to Tesco. I might have to go back in actually. I forgot my protein shake this morning, and my protein is going to be really low until later, and I don't know if I really want to chance it and try and get the rest of my protein in tonight, because there's a good chance I won't be hungry, especially getting back late at night. But I've got breakfast, which is 450 grams of faya. Don't come at me. That is how it's pronounced. It's on the pot. I've got some blueberries, some raspberry, some granola, and some honey in there. Got some strawberries on the side, and I've got a coffee. And I'm going to smash this. This has got a fair bit of protein in, so I'm going to eat this. I want to keep myself well fed today because I've got a 12-hour shift. I've got some lunch obviously for later, but going to the gym I find I get hungry late morning, so I want to try and keep my protein up. So the plan of action is now. It is 20 past 7. I'm going to eat this. I don't need to really set off until 8, so I'm going to get a bit of editing done and listen to a podcast. I like to keep my mornings productive as possible, especially as I need to try and make use of the time because I don't get any time in the day. So, yeah, that is the plan of action. I'm going to eat this, caffeinate myself again, and yeah, we'll set off. So, I'm just sat, and I've just finished my breakfast and my coffee. And before I set off for work, I just kind of wanted to have a chat about making sacrifices. If you have big dreams, everyone does, goals, you're going to have to make sacrifices, and you're going to have to do the hard work, the uncomfortable work. Isn't meant to be easy. If it was easy, then everyone would do it. A lot of dreams, a lot of goals, even down to the gym, it's delayed gratification. And I speak about this a lot. You have to put the work in now. You have to put the foundation now. You have to do the thing now for the reward at the end. And it is a hard thing to do when you don't get the reward straight away. You don't get that feeling where you don't see the results straight away. That is where discipline comes in. As humans, biologically, we are constantly looking for that, that dopamine hit, that reward feeling. And, if it feels good, do it type of thing. So to continuously do something and see no change at the start, or not see the results, or you feel like you've not moved, and keep turning up every day and doing it and putting in the work, that is discipline. And it's hard. There are days where I want to give up, and there are days I don't want to put the work in. There are days when I'd rather stay in bed. It is hard, but it's meant to be hard. And I think that's where character is built and skills are learned. I don't want to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning, train, do my cardio, then go to work for 12 hours. I won't walk through my front door until 10 o'clock tonight. That's a long day. But I do it because I know in the long run, it's going to better me. If I don't go to the gym, I'm one step behind on my goals. If I don't go to the gym, the only person that loses out and misses out is me. Nobody else does. It's me. You need to have the respect for yourself, that self-respect, to get up and do the hard things, to put the work in for yourself. I want to build a big business. I want to do well for myself, to look after me, my family. And I'm not going to do that by sleeping in. And that's what I have to keep remembering and reminding myself. And that goes for you too. You are not going to reach your goals by letting yourself sleep in, by letting yourself slack off. You're not going to reach your goals by not putting in the work. Nobody else can do that for you. And you've probably heard that a lot, but I want you to really think about that. In this world, nobody else is going to save you. If you want to reach your goals, whether that's fitness, business, career, whatever, nobody else is going to do that for you. You've got to do that. There is never a right time. Time never comes. Trust me. I've been through that. I've been down that road. You have to just start. And it's going to be uncomfortable, but you've got to do it. And it's a learning process for everyone. You are the only person that's going to get you to reach your goals, whether that's weight loss, weight gain, muscle, gym, career, like I just said. You are the only person that's going to help yourself get there. And that's by putting in the work. That's by the early mornings, late nights. That's by you getting up, going for a walk, by you sticking to your deficit, by you sticking to your surplus, by you hitting your protein goal, by you putting the extra hours in at work. You don't want to do it. I get that. But you are the only person that's going to get you there. Nobody else is going to get you there. Nobody else is going to put the work in for you. You cannot sit there and be envious or jealous of other people or moan that you want to be in a different position when you have today, you have tomorrow. You can put the work in right now. You don't get the right to moan when you can change that. And again, it's not going to happen overnight, but it's just like the gym. It's progressive overload. And it's being 1% better every day. It's building that discipline. Discipline snowballs, and it does have a snowball effect. You've got to adapt that mindset. But nobody's going to save you but you. I would prefer not to have long days, but at the same time, I'm grateful to have long days. I'm grateful to put the work in. There's people out there that can't. And it motivates me. Because at the moment, when I'm at work, I don't get to see much of my family. I don't get to see much of my dogs. I don't get to see much of my fiance. But it motivates me to put that work in. So one day, I'd like to be financially stable enough. I don't have to work. I think that's everyone's, goal to a certain degree. Be successful in your own business, in your own career. And the only way you're going to get there is by putting in the work. That work is going to look different to each person, but you can better yourself in so many ways. That's 6 minutes of me rambling. Something to think about today. Everyone has 24 hours. Not everyone has the same circumstances in 24 hours. I don't have kids. There are people out there with families. But you will find time for what you prioritise. And if you can better yourself, your family will thank you long term. Even if it's just going to the gym and keeping yourself healthy, your family will thank you for that long term. You need to find time for your goals and your priorities. Even more so, I think, if you have a family. They are relying on you. Every day we get a chance to better ourselves. And some people don't get that. And it's not something we should take for granted. So have a think about that. Just start. Embarrassment is the cost of starting. It is the price to pay when you start. I still get uncomfortable now uploading videos. I still find it awkward. I've uploaded quite a few now, but even I still find it awkward. But every day I'm trying to learn. Every day I'm trying to better myself. Long hours are going to be worth it in the end. Hell, I don't even know if it'll be worth it, but I will try my damn best every day to try and better myself and put myself in a position where I can be successful. And that is a mindset everyone should have. So yeah, that is it. Now, I'm going to go to work. I've got a 12-hour shift. I'm grateful because I get to put the work in. I get to be independent. I get to do that. There's not a lot of people that, can do that or do that. I'll try and remember to check in after my 10-hour shift and we'll see how tired I am. It's going to be a long day of caffeine. But I've been to the gym. That is my priority. I've been to the gym. I've done my cardio. I've done everything I needed to do this morning. So I have started the day on a winning note. My alarm went off at 4 o'clock this morning. Did I want to get up? Fuck no. I did not want to get up. But I was up. I was out the door. I was down in pre-workout. I've lifted and I feel better for it. I would rather have an early morning than a late night. You need to get into the start of planning things. Preempt what's going to happen. If you can get what you need to do done first thing or through the day, don't leave it till the last minute, you're gonna thank yourself long term. I'll see you later.